Mysterious mysteries.
We're back.
Hello.
With a fanfare to accompany us in.
Make a miracle.
Oh, do go on.
Well, I'm not feeling. I'm not hungover this week.
But this is clearly
Yes.
it goes against the laws of nature. What's happened here?
I feel perfectly well. It's extraordinary.
Well, then I should assume that there won't be any mistakes this week.
Well,
then you'll be flowing through it.
This week I should be watching the scripts with an eagle's eye.
I
Yes,
see.
We should be cracking down on any naughties this week.
The
Thank you very
true
much.
horror will reveal itself.
Absolutely, I should be on it. I'm on point. I'm focused.
Absolutely. Although, dare I say it, I do see a beverage in your hand.
No, well, that's-
and it is not of the soft variety.
No.
Hold on a second. Let me just.
Yeah, you open. You see, he's got his own.
There we go.
No, it's just,
Now it feels like a Mysterious Mysteries recording session.
no, but we just need them, don't we? No.
Well, Matthew, before.
But other than that, I'm of sharp mind.
Well, I'm very glad to
So
hear
I'm not
it.
going to let anything slip by me this time.
It's about time. It's not just me pulling my weight over here.
No more Mo Lesters this week, you understand? You understand? I've got
There's
him.
a reason we don't do this as a video podcast, Matthew.
Well,
Anyway, I want to get your thoughts on, because last week, as I'm sure you remember, was it was a poignant episode. It was a very important episode as far as the Mysterious Mysteries canon goes. Do you agree?
it was meta, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. That was the buzzword of last week.
It was meta, yes. So it was.
Anything else to add to it apart from that?
Well, it was commentary on commentary, wasn't it?
Some of the fans did say it had echoes of the greats.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Shakespearean. I heard one mention.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Wisps of Aristotle, another said.
Oh, really?
Yes.
No, it twisted and turned a bit.
It certainly did.
Well, we're not having any of that nonsense anymore today. Thank you very much.
Well, let's get on to today then.
I should be whip cracking about it.
You might recall, I didn't tell you the name of this one.
No, I
you
didn't.
have no idea.
No.
Would you like to find out?
Well, I don't think you can ambush me, Mick, because as I say, I'm going to get you this time.
Okay, well, here we go. Let me hand you over the script.
Yeah, he's got his little cheeky smile on his face, as always.
As always.
Most unimpressed.
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
Oh, you like this one, do you?
Oh, it's got hints of drawing room drama.
Yeah. Oh, that's an interesting. Okay. I think, why don't you tell the listener what it says?
So I've just been handed a script. If you've just tuned in,
Here we go. Yeah. All right. Make it quick.
I've never seen them before.
Yeah.
I have to do all the characters. Mick is generally the narrator, although basically anything really does happen. And he beshots them. They are bestrewn with the most foul outrages, which we condemn most heartily in an appropriate manner.
We do. Okay, we do.
Anyway, this script, which I've never seen before, it just says, "Dinner is served by Mick."
Sounds tasty. Well,
It
any
sounds-
thoughts?
Well, I'm thinking, what's that? Is it called the T.S. Eliot's The Cocktail Party, that play? Where I'm thinking it's like a 1970s drawing room drama.
Okay.
Something along those lines.
Yeah.
Am I near?
I'm obviously very familiar with that work.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
The uninvited
What?
guest
Yeah.
would be a particularly important part that you could play, I think, Mick. Thank you very much.
Let's not forget, you're the one at my place for this.
As though we almost wrote it for you.
Yeah. Well, I guess there is just one way to find out, isn't there, Matthew?
Okay.
Have you got all your disclaimers out the way? Can
think
we?
so.
Okay,
I think so. I'm braced.
Would you like to announce it? I always announce it. Why didn't you say the title?
Again? Okay.
Yeah, go on.
You
got to say it. You got to give it a little, gusto, like today's episode.
I'm trying to think what Mick
Yeah,
says.
go on. You can do it.
Today's episode will begin, and it is called Dinner is Served.
The rain pounded the roof of our car incessantly as we drove through Dartmoor National Park, determined to make our hotel reservation in Plymouth before check-in closed. I had pre-booked a smorgasbord of pornographic videos for the room.
Oh, God. What the hell's this? It was doing fine up till then.
And planned to roger my girlfriend Ginger several times when there.
No, this was just British summer holiday, and now in the first three lines.
This is Lad's tour.
We don't even... And also, you don't usually use diction like... say strong, like pornographic, right in the first three lines.
usually that slips in a
I
later
usually get massaged into it. I don't usually get thrust upon me like this.
And planned to roger my girlfriend Ginger several times when there. So I threw caution to the wind and drove with a fervent disregard for the local speed limit. This recklessness, however, would prove to be our undoing.
And we don't condone this, listeners. I'm getting worried about this.
As visibility grew poorer and dusk became night, I turned a particularly tight corner. I was devastated. The car was a write-off, utterly totaled, and we were now stranded, all alone in the cold, pouring rain. Oh God, my car!
Am I?
You're Ginger.
I'm Ginger.
You're the girlfriend.
Who's the girlfriend?
Yeah.
So what's that girl's voice?
Yeah. Well, I hope so.
You idiot, Drew. Sorry. A little joke.
A bit of a funny there.
Yeah, he leaves me the accent.
Stick to the script.
Gets what he's given, doesn't he?
My God, my car!
You idiot, Drew! Look at the mess you've made!
I'm so sorry, Ginger. I don't know what I was thinking.
And you just had this nice new VIBE slick SLR 12-inch active bass, what the hell, subwoofer enclosure installed, featuring 1,200 watts peak power in an all-in-one audio box solution, complete with integrated active amplifier and wiring kit.
It really is a masterpiece of subwoofer design, offering the perfect balance of power and precision.
Why the hell does she care?
Well, my logic here, I think it's about time we got some sponsorship on this thing. So I just wanted to demonstrate how seamlessly we could product place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that was seamless.
Wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
No commentary on it.
No.
I'll move on.
Go on.
So I don't touch on the sensitivities, do I? Well, it's ruined now, along with the rest of the car. What are we going to do, Drew? We'll never make our reservation now. We're stuck in the middle of nowhere.
Don't be hysterical. There must be somewhere around here we can stay for the night.
I grew up near here, Drew. We'd be lucky to stumble across a cowshed, let alone a hotel.
Well, what about that place over there?
What place?
That big castle next to the burial ground, on top of that hill. I think it says hotel on it.
Well, I don't remember that place being there. I thought this area was deserted.
Don't beat yourself up about it, Ginger. For 24 years, I thought that the big brush people keep next to the toilet was for your teeth.
Oh, Drew.
Imagine my surprise when I found out it was for your hair.
Wait. What?
Well, then I guess we better head over there.
You've cut me off. You've cut me off.
Well, yeah. Do you see above my line? It says ignoring her.
Sorry, I've not read on. You see, this is the perils of me never seeing it before.
God, right, fine.
Sorry, my mistake.
Yeah, I thought you were supposed to be on the ball today.
No, I am.
Well,
I'm on it.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, then I guess we better head over there and see if they've got any vacancies. Let's go. We jogged towards the castle, holding our coats over our heads to shield us from the pouring rain. As we passed the graveyard and reached the property's gates, I noticed a small plaque which simply read, "The Hotel is Surient."
Oh, lovely word. Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Can I say it?
Go on.
Isurian.
Yeah. A curious name, I remarked.
What does it mean?
Well, I'm not going to say what it means.
Oh.
Because what it means is of great relevance to
really?
the rest of the story.
So what does it mean, Mick?
I'm not going to tell you.
Tell
the listener, if they want to spoil it for themselves, can look it up.
They could Google it. Well, I can't, so we're not allowed internet in the studio.
I thought you, being a cultured man, would know what it meant. But clearly...
Isurian, isn't that hungry? To be Isurian, one's hungry.
A curious name, I remarked.
I've got him. I thought I remembered
but thought nothing more of it.
I've got it. Assurien.
Such was our urgency to get to the warm and dry indoors and away from the wretched storm. as we approach the front door and the
And
misty
it's called
fog.
Dinner is Served. You see?
Yeah.
The great mind at work.
Now you shut up before you tell the rest of it.
I told you I was on point today, didn't
As we approach the front door.
I feel like I'm doing a crossword.
If you listen carefully, listener, you can hear him slapping himself on the back.
Sorry.
As we approached the front door and the misty fog cleared, the true splendour of the building struck us. It was Tudor, of that there was no doubt, and it had been immaculately maintained, an authenticity that we realised extended to its interior design upon entering. However, we were swiftly snapped out of our admiration for the reception by the front door suddenly slamming shut behind us. Whoa! That scared the jizz out of me.
It was just the wind. It really is awful out there. The worst storm I've seen in years.
You can say that again. We're going to need to get you out of those wet clothes before you catch something.
Last time you got me out of my wet clothes, I caught... chlamydia.
See, if you were really on the ball, you would have seen that one coming. That setup was so obvious.
Well, it's all right, but he's capitalised chlamydia, so is that right? I have no idea.
I assume so.
Yeah,
I think we need to give it the respect it deserves, Matthew.
It's medical, we'll capitalise it.
Exactly.
Yes, okay.
That's strange. I thought I had gonorrhea. Anyway, where is everyone?
Well, that's capitalised too.
Yeah.
Mate, before we continue...
Oh, yes.
I've downed my beer.
You haven't finished already, have you?
Can we get one of the admin team in here just to
to
get me another
They're
one?
always shackled when we're recording, Matthew.
Well, I know, but can we loosen the chains?
I don't know.
I've got my horsewhip upon me, just in case they let any more emails in that we don't
Don't we have a bucket of water above them that we can just pull the rope?
We need more booze up in here.
I can hear the chains moving. Okay.
They've not done it now. Okay.
Anyway, we continue.
I'm so sorry.
Where is everyone? Hello?
It is pretty late, Drew. Maybe they're not taking any more bookings.
They must be. The door was open.
Well, I don't see anyone. Try the bell again.
Hello?
Hello?
Where did you come from?
Oh, I am sorry, my lovely. I didn't mean to startle you.
You've got that voice perfect. That's exactly what I had in mind.
Well, it just says, listener, for the benefit of the listener, the only direction I've got, which I've just read now, just says creepy old woman accent.
Yeah.
Quite the descriptor.
So, I mean, it's pretty similar to your natural accent, so it really shouldn't be too difficult.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Comma, he says.
That's okay.
I am Madam Revenant. How may I be of assistance?
Do you have any vacancies? We'd like to book a room for the night.
That's me.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Off you go.
Do you have any vacancies? We'd like to book a room for the night. We're scrappy today, aren't we?
We are scrappy.
We've fallen down.
I also think I delivered that better. One of the adult TV channels unlocked, please.
Ooh, you would like to stay as guests? Yes, that can certainly be arranged. You two will be will do very nicely indeed.
What was that?
Oh, never mind that, my dear. These old houses have their quirks, shall we say? Oh, Drew has his quirks as well. He saves all his used sheets of toilet paper and binds them together to use as his journal.
They make excellent Christmas presents as well.
Listener, we're going to let him have that because that's just green, isn't it? That's green. It's the environment.
Thank you. I'm glad you picked up on that. Lest we forget our dear planet.
Exactly. Yeah. So we're allowing that one.
Well said.
That's fine.
They make excellent Christmas presents as well.
Even though it's foul.
Even though it's foul, yeah.
Oh my. How wonderfully creative you two are. Just right for a booking here. Tell me, what are your names? I'm Ginger. Ginger Beaver. Yes, Ginger Beaver. Very good.
And I'm Drew. Drew Peacock. I can't even say it. Drew.
You see, I never actually get these. Why is Drew Peacock?
And I'm Drew Peacock. We'll say your next line and you'll get it. You'll get it.
Drew Peacock. What a lovely name. Delicious. Yes, you shall do nicely. Such innocence.
Did anyone else hear that?
Don't you worry. Just this old building preparing for its guests.
Prepare.
Oh, we have a charming room available for you both, yes? You shall be very satisfied.
That's good to hear. Are those the keys?
Indeed. You best make yourselves comfortable in case your stay is unexpectedly lengthened.
Oh, thank you, madam. We'll just grab our bags then and take them up. Hold on. But where have they gone?
The bags were just next to you, Drew.
Yeah, I saw them a second ago.
Do not threat.
Oh, can we speed this up a bit?
What does that mean? What's threat?
Fret, as in,
do
shit,
not fret.
I've spelled it wrong.
Oh, gosh, and he's swearing. Yeah. He just swore in front of me. Did you hear that, listener?
Did I swear?
He said, "Oh shit."
Well, now you've done it.
Well, no, that was quotation.
Yeah. I may be in the gutter, but you're there with me, man.
Do not fret. My assistant came and relieved you of them. They will be safely stored in your room.
I didn't see anyone.
He is very nimble, yes, very agile indeed. Your bag shall be safe and secure, my little lambs. Don't you worry. Now you must be hungry after your travels. Yes, utterly famished. Why don't you make your way to the dining room? Dinner is served.
Which door leads to the dining room?
Is it that one behind you, Drew?
Where? Oh, that one. Maybe. Is that the door? Is that the door, Madam Reb? Where did she go? Madame Revenant had vanished just as suddenly as she had first appeared. Confused, Ginger and I made our way through the door we suspected led to the dining room, and were greeted by a most delightful aroma. A homely, comforting concoction of hearty British game and fare.
Oh, good man.
Oh, yeah.
Good man. We feasted as if on nectar and ambrosia.
I wouldn't be surprised if we find you waiting for us inside this room, Matthew.
Nothing better than hearty British game and fare. Good man.
Which was matched in its coziness by the magnificence of the traditional dining room. There was but one long table in the middle of the room where two guests sat eating. A man in military attire and a man of the cloth.
Oh, indeed. Indeed.
It just gets even more distinguished.
It does.
We took our seats opposite our fellow guests.
Mick, I'm glad we've got something savoury here for once.
Savoury?
A nice military man and a nice man of the cloth.
Well, we've had a man of the cloth before, but you didn't quite enjoy his appearance in episode 1.
Well.
Right. We took our seats opposite our fellow guests, but before we could introduce ourselves, we were approached by the hotel chef, who spoke with a most peculiar accent. French, certainly, but with clear nuances of the Orkney Islands and American Samoa.
American Samoa? The hell is that? Where's American Samoa?
Is that in...
Give me an American Samoa accent.
Well, no, that's your job.
Well, I'm going with French. Is that okay?
That's okay.
Chef le coq. Okay. This is French. Okay.
Ooh, not bad.
Okay. Do I go now?
Yes. I don't know what that was.
Welcome to the restaurant Isuriant. I am Chef le coq. May I take your orders? I'll have the roast beef, please. Of course, mademoiselle. On second thoughts, make it the salmon. Oh gosh, I know what's coming now. An excellent choice, mademoiselle. Actually, let's stick with the beef. As you wish, mademoiselle. Now that I think about it, I had beef yesterday. Is that so? Yes, that's right, I did. Salmon it is then. Very good. I assume the salmon is responsibly caught. I cannot be sure, mademoiselle. How long is this going to go for? Oh dear. In that case, I'll have the chicken and mushroom pie. Yes, that sounds lovely. Excellent. Is the pastry gluten-free? Fucking hell. God. It is not. Oh, well then I guess I'll have the duck. Well, she can't make up her mind. Very good, mademoiselle. Is it free range? It is not, I'm afraid. Gosh. Might I suggest the ravioli, mademoiselle? Oh, I'd love to, but I don't eat carbs after 6, I'm afraid. Oh, that's great, because carbies don't make Barbies, do they?
Oh, is that a chance? Well, you would know.
A friend of mine taught me that recently.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a very American phrase, actually. I see. Oh, no. I see. Well, then, that just leaves us with the roast beef. Let's go with that. Excellent. Now I think about it. Oh, we've had this. I had beef yesterday. Is that so? Yes, and to be honest, I'm not at all that hungry. I'll just have a tea, please. Very well. And for you, monsieur?
I'll have the steak.
Very good. Now let me take those menus. Your food will be with you shortly.
Thank you.
Oh, old army type accent.
Yeah.
Oh, what would that be?
I'd have thought you'd excel at this.
Okay. Attention!
Very good.
The hotel is errant has some new recruits.
Hi, I'm Drew. Drew Peacock.
Welcome, Peacock. I am Major Hard-On, 1st Infantry.
I actually forgot that's what it was called.
Oh, God. No, I'm not having that, actually, Nick. I'm going to...
That took me completely by surprise.
That's awful, and he wrote it. I didn't write this, listener. I'm just dragged through this. I'm going to say Harden.
Excuse me, Major Hard-On.
No.
You must deliver your lines.
I'm going to say Harden.
Okay. No, you're not.
No, I am.
I must insist.
Welcome, Peacock. I am Major Harden.
Hard-On.
1st Infantry, Royal Dragoons. And to my 9 o'clock is Bishop Cummings, head of the Exeter Diocese and registered... What? No, I'm not.
What?
I'm not saying
no,
it.
Yes, you are. Oh,
no.
Matthew, this is part of the script.
No,
We've come too far now for you to start this again.
No, the reason is because it will affect men of the cloth, and I'm not. No, I'm not.
I think it's safe to say there aren't many men of the cloth listening to this podcast.
No, I'm not. I'm not, Mick.
Yes,
we'll just
you are.
say, and a registered priest.
No.
And a registered priest.
Head of the Exeter Diocese and registered sex offender.
It's just right. This is stupid. Stupid.
It's silly.
Well, we don't have any accent for Bishop Cummings. So
we'll just improvise. You're an actor.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just do me.
Just do you. Yeah.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm joking. A pleasure to meet you, Drew. And you as well, miss.
Oh, forgive me. This is my girlfriend, Ginger. You may recognise her. I post videos of her showering online.
What? I thought that camera in the bathroom was just for you to film yourself on the toilet.
2 birds, 1 stone, my dear.
Report! What is that noise?
We heard similar strange noises in the reception. Just house noises, apparently.
Stay alert, men!
Really, it's nothing to worry about. We were just talking to Matt.
Tell me, Drew, how might one find these videos of your lady bathing?
They're on all the major sites.
Why would he want to know? He wouldn't want to know, Mick. Why would he want to know?
They're on all the major sites, Bishop. Here, borrow my phone.
Fascinating.
My God, what the hell was that?
Why, that sounded like Chef Lecoq.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
There's a sound that has not occurred yet.
I do apologise. Zut alors!
What is it, Chef? What happened?
The steak, it is ruined.
What? How?
I turned my back 1 second to eat garlic and put on my beret, and then I hear a great crash. My pan and my meat were knocked to the floor.
Major
You must be more careful in future, Lecoq. That's an order. It was not me. I was nowhere near it. It was thrown off the stove by someone. It's something else. Drew, I can't see any footage on this device of your lady in the nude. Could you assist me? Make this in nonsense. It's also quite difficult switching from one accent to the other.
You need to put in the web address for a porn site, Bishop.
Yeah.
Here, let me do it for you.
There is something not right in this.
This is Chef Lecoq, not
there
Major.
Is something's not right in this building, I tell you. Oh, mon Dieu, I should never have come here. I must concede there have been some strange occurrences.
It's nothing, guys. I told you. Just quirks of the house. Madame Revenant told us herself.
What did you say, cadet?
But Madame Revenant, when we checked in, she said that it was an old building and not to worry about the noises.
But that's not possible.
But of course it is.
My boy, Madame Revenant, she's been dead for 15 years. plot thickens.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm mopping and here it's hot in this studio.
It is rather sweaty here.
You keep me vocally nimble as well. All
absolutely.
These characters. But I do thank you for the character of Madame Revenant, because for once I've got a character I can work with.
Yes, you're enjoying her contribution.
A bit of characterisation there.
Yeah, well, no, I think that you've got more you can explore from the bishop, the registered sex offender.
Excuse me. He is a registered priest, thank you.
Okay,
ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, yeah. Well, he's up now.
Drew, this video of your partner bathing has stopped. Could you restart it, please?
Madame Revenant she's dead.
Affirmative. She died in an unfortunate whitewater rafting accident.
Did she drown?
No, a piano fell on her head. Tell me, boy, what did this person you spoke to look like?
Well, she was pretty nondescript, really. Dark-haired, very pale skin, in her 60s, I would guess. Rather pronounced Adam's apple. Average height, normal gait, thick, bushy beard.
Quite the joker, isn't he?
Slender legs.
Quite the joker, Mickey.
Dark eyes, a carrot for an arm.
Peeled or unpeeled?
Unpeeled. And what else? Average weight for a lady of her age, I guess. Thin lips, girthy penis. It's
not even funny. I'm not laughing.
Broad shoulders.
Mick, shut up.
Mick,
just shut up now, please.
Broad shoulders.
Just stupid.
Child-rearing hips.
Just stupid.
Knees that bent the wrong way so she stood like a magpie. Glasses, Roman nose, seem to be capable of laying eggs. Small feet. Oh yes, and nothing but a skull for a head.
Well, that certainly does sound like Madame Revenant.
Oh, and she had a mole on her left arm.
My God, it really was her. But how can this be? Did you hear that?
I heard it, Ginger. It's her. It must be.
What do you want from us, Madame Revenant? Tell us on the double.
That came from right behind me.
Madame Revenant, I order you to tell us what you want. Sorry, chaps. I haven't been paying attention. I was polishing one. Oh, no. This is just stupid. I was polishing the doorknob.
No.
I was polishing to these videos.
No.
I've run out of iterations. I'm not saying it.
He's polishing one off.
To these videos of the lovely Ginger bathing. What are you all talking about?
Madame Revenant has returned as a spirit and is haunting us, Bishop. We can't seem to find a way to communicate with her.
That is because there is only one way for us to achieve that, my boy.
How's that?
We must hold a séance.
Well. Is it time for the mid-play discussion?
No. I want to get through this.
You want to get it over with.
Crack on with this, thank you.
Bishop Cummings.
There's nothing to discuss. I'm trying to think séance. What's that, Ouija board?
That's all that carry on, yeah. Well, I'm about to explain what it entails.
We'll just wait for that then.
For the uninitiated, such as yourself, Matthew.
Indeed.
Bishop Cummings
and the listener.
Bishop Cummings proceeded to lay candles in the middle of the table while we watched on in silence, with only the sound of the raging storm outside filling the dining room. Once he was satisfied with the arrangement, we were instructed to take our seats around the table and form a circle by joining hands. I noted that the bishop still had a little ejaculate on his hand from his earlier tug over the videos of Ginger.
I'm sorry, but this is going. It is you're pushing boundaries here.
These are necessary details to demonstrate
it's becoming extreme.
Elements of the character.
No.
It's all crucial to the plot, Matthew. When have I ever put in details that haven't been crucial to the plot?
Every episode. Basically every sentence. You see, we're on him today, listeners.
I don't like sober Matthew.
No,
he's annoying.
The whip. Oh.
He's a pain in the arse.
Only sober.
With the circle complete, the bishop closed his eyes and ushered a Latin prayer, and upon its conclusion reopened them and began to address the spirit amongst us.
Madame Revenant, we mean you no ill will. We wish only to communicate with you and to help you pass on to the other side. Do you understand? I've just read what's coming up. I'm actually going to say this. Please fart once for yes and twice for no.
Sorry, that was me.
I would never have laughed at that in season 1, and I don't like it.
You've changed. I've changed you. So
God.
sorry. That was me.
Don't worry, my boy. Madam Revenant, once for yes, twice for no. Apologies, Bishop. That infraction was mine.
This is the most ridiculous scene we've had yet.
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing, listener. I'm not. Not at all, Major Harden.
Major Hard-on.
Major Harden.
Hard-on.
Once for yes, twice for no, Madam Revenant. Thank you for joining us, Madam Revenant. Is there something you want from us? Oh God!
This is too much for me.
I've corpsed. I never corpsed. I especially don't corpse at fart effects. Yeah. Listener, I am sorry.
Oh dear.
Oh, Mick, I'm nervous.
This is serious stuff. We're in the midst of a séance here, Matthew.
What will they think of me?
Now is not the time for levity.
I'm so sorry. Okay, right, where are we? Do you want our assistance in travelling to the other side?
So that's a no.
Do you wish to clear your conscience and make a declaration? I don't laugh like this on these.
Can you just keep it going?
Do you wish to see the footage of young Master Drew's partner bathing in the nude?
Tell her about the videos of me on the toilet, Bishop.
Ah, yes. Do you wish to see footage of the young Master Drew on the... Enough of this charade.
Oh, you like that, don't you?
That's great.
My God, it's her. Where is she? Where's that voice coming
voice
from?
Is amazing. I love that voice. Oh, we're in it now. I am everywhere, my boy, and nowhere.
Well, that's not very helpful.
Perhaps, but you, my boy, and your lovely partner will be very helpful indeed.
It's very disconcerting having your voice come at me in true stereo.
That was wonderful. It sounds both sleeping and awake.
It does.
Would you not agree?
I would use a different word.
It sounds so extraordinary.
Oh God. Oh God, no, please. Madam Revenant, please. Oh, sorry, I messed up. Madam Revenant, please, do what you want with Ginger. Just let me go, please.
And please, let's place the statue around.
Oh, Chef Lecoq, I forgot you were here.
Yes, I have noted a line in several pages. Telling it like it is, isn't it? Stand down, Lecoq. You have nothing to contribute here.
But what is it we can help you with, Madam Revenant? What do you want from me and Ginger?
Oh, my boy, you have quite misunderstood the situation.
How? What have I misunderstood?
It is not I who require you both. No. You will find it is actually, in fact, something else that requires you, and that thing is this very hotel itself. I've only just about recovered from the
from the séance.
From the séance. I don't laugh at this, Mick, but you got me there.
That was quite something.
I was caught off guard.
It was a special moment for us both, Matthew.
I was ambushed. What does she mean, Drew? What does the hotel want with us?
I've no idea. It's already said no to the videos.
This hotel is unique. Like you, it requires sustenance. It needs to consume, to stay alive. But it is not food it requires. It is soul.
Well, fuck this. I'm out of here.
I cannot... do my voice.
Sorry.
I cannot allow that, my boy.
The door's locked!
So are the shutters on the windows. We're trapped. Drew, could I briefly interrupt you to ask for another viewing of that footage of Ginger bathing? The boy and the girl, they now belong to the hotel, Bishop. They shall be consumed along with all their worldly possessions. I must ensure the hotel ingests their entire essence, their entire soul.
No, please, no!
Are you telling me that when the hotel consumes their souls, the curious device that plays the footage of Ginger bathing will be consumed as well? That is correct. Well, that cannot be permitted. The footage must be preserved for future generations. I must put an end to this, Madame Revenant. I cannot allow the hotel to consume that footage. It is already too late, Bishop. They are trapped. Their souls shall be taken by the hotel Assurant in just a short moment's time. We shall see about that. Stand back, all of you. It is time for me to perform an exorcism. Oh, God.
I know.
Round 2.
Yeah.
Here it comes. What? No, you wouldn't dare. But you have left me no choice, Madame Revenant. Now, are you all standing back?
Yeah.
Yes. 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 I'm sorry, I'm a little hard of hearing. Did you all say yes? Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I'm good at these now. I've got practice.
Yeah.
I've got practice. You see, I can jump the hoops now. Then I shall begin the ancient spiritual practice of the exorcism. All spirits leave this hotel. No! Well, that was an anticlimax.
It's actually a very quick procedure, the exorcism.
Rather easy,
very efficient.
Yeah, it was rather efficient.
The next thing I recall was waking up in the outdoors. It was morning and my clothes were damp from the dew on the grass, as well as from the fact that I had pissed myself. Yeah. I sat upright and found Ginger...
Going back into the well-worn path of Mysterious Mysteries now. We had a bit of hilarity, now we're just going back to the normal.
That's the normal, the daily grind.
The drudgery of Mysterious Mysteries.
I sat upright and found Ginger stirring from her sleep next to me, also in damp clothes. She hadn't pissed herself. It was just my piss that had made its way over to her and drenched her.
We don't need the details.
We stood up in sheer confusion and looked around us. The hotel was gone. Only small fragments of old ruins and rubble here and there gave any indication of a structure.
You wrote ruble, not rubble.
Oh, did I? Oh, yeah, I did. I thank you not to bring that up.
Sorry.
Okay.
Just making sure the listeners got a full picture
of
what we're working with here.
Of the rigour that goes into these scripts.
Yeah.
Bewildered, we made our way to the road and began to walk without any real sense of direction. We were hopelessly lost and doubting our mental faculties. Did we imagine it all? Was it all a dream? It was hard to make sense of it all, but at that moment we heard the sound of a car pulling up next to us. It was a taxi, and the driver proceeded to lower the window and address us.
You shouldn't be walking out on the road, you two. Why don't you get in? I'll drive you to town.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, thank you.
So, had a big night then? You two look like you've been dragged through a hedge backwards.
Yeah, quite a weird night. We stayed at the Hotel Asurian and things got...
You kids, you're still as drunk as skunks. Get yourselves a nice breakfast once you're in town. That'll sort you out.
What do you mean? We haven't been drinking.
Was it the wacky backy then? You must have been on something if you reckon you were at the Assyrian last night.
Well, why'd you say that?
Because the Hotel Assyrians closed down about 70 years ago. The place has fallen apart since. There's barely anything left of it.
No, we were there last night.
You must have been somewhere else, mate. The Assyrian was once the most popular hotel in the southwest, but that was a long time ago. Strange things started happening there, and the place eventually went out of business.
Strange things?
Yeah, the manageress disappeared without a trace. Revenant, I think her name was, Madame Revenant.
Madame Revenant?
Yeah, there was all sorts of talk about it, lots of gossip. People thought maybe she'd been having an affair and had eloped. There was even a rumour she'd been killed while whitewater rafting by a piano falling on her head. Anyway, the years passed and some people began to forget about her, but then the hotel chef disappeared. Straight up vanished. And it got people talking all right.
I see.
And it didn't stop there. A few years later, it was a guest, an army man who disappeared.
Major Hardon?
Yeah, that's right, Major Arden.
Hardon.
Hardon. His name was Arden.
No, it wasn't.
We're improvising. You see, we're improvising
right.
now. We're improvising. Boy, people got scared after that. They stopped going to the hotel as much, and when that bishop disappeared and the story hit the papers, well, that was it for the Assyrian, mate. No one wanted to stay there, and it shut its door for the last time shortly afterwards. Shame, really. It was a lovely place, apparently. It came to an end. Finito. Does that mean...
Finished, Ginger. Finito means finished.
No, Drew. The people we met, Chef Lecoq, Major Hardon, all of them, they were...
My God, they were all ghosts. It all made sense. Madame Revenant had never shown the slightest interest in the hotel feeding on the others, only myself and Ginger, and it was because they had already been taken. Their souls had already been consumed, and those poor people didn't even realize it. If the madam had not been greedy, if she had been satisfied with the Assyrian feeding on just those souls it already had, then perhaps they would have remained trapped there for all eternity. But she yearned for more. She yearned for us, and that was her undoing. Yes, for when the bishop performed the exorcism and banished all spirits from the hotel, he not only put an end to the madam's reign of terror, but he also freed himself and his fellow guests from the hotel's grasp. And with no souls to feed on, it could not sustain itself. And so with its sustenance gone, the hotel had died. It had vanished into nothingness, and so too it followed that never again would dinner be served at the Hotel Assyriant.
Wow.
Well, I'm absolutely drenched.
I'm going to have this shirt spoiled.
I think just set on fire, really.
Yeah. You vocally, you had me on my toes.
Yes, I did.
You did.
Thoughts, Matthew?
Well,
thoughts.
The first time, it was most amusing, and towards the beginning, towards the middle. Sorry.
The say you enjoyed the séance.
I did.
Yes.
I'm ashamed of myself. I've got lines all down my cheeks.
We saw the real Matthew
from the tears. That's not the real me. Thank you very much. I was ambushed by comedy.
Yes.
However, the ending very weak, Mick. Very.
Oh,
weak.
what?
Very weak.
Really?
You sort of shoehorned it into a paragraph, didn't you?
What do you mean, that explanation?
Yeah.
Well, that's just in case you hadn't figured it out already.
Oh, okay.
Because it was a well-written script, so that was obvious.
It was not well-written.
That was just
outlined. No mysterious mystery scripts are well-written. Thank you very much. I see. So you just thought you'd hammer it together in the end.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So I'm guessing. Okay, so I had a good week last week. You said you enjoyed that.
I did.
I'm guessing we're back to.
No, I like the characterization.
Yeah,
There's some lovely characters in this one.
Like Madame Revenant.
I could get my teeth into them. Oh, you've got me back. Yeah, these are great. See. Because you can't escape me in that.
No, exactly.
I'm all over it.
Yeah.
But I thought, no, I do feel drained.
I'm absolutely. It's so hot in here.
Well, it's hot, but also vocally, like I was up and down the whole time.
You were. You
Yeah.
actually put some effort into varying the performances.
It's not effort, it's because I'm now used to your tricks.
Oh, I see.
So I'm
I
now
see.
always looking ahead for the next line because
You
I'm
did.
thinking it might be me again, This time, we're not having it, are we, listener? No.
Well, I think the listeners on my side
And
in all of this.
Where was the admin team?
I think that
we had a.
you made a request of them.
We had an order. It never appeared, did it?
Do I see the horse whip coming out your pocket there, Matthew?
I shall have bars on the windows after this.
They shan't be given their bread and water for the day after this.
That's no light.
After this outrage.
That's no light for a week.
No. Well. Shall we move on and tell you? Because I think you're going to be very intrigued by the name of next week's play.
Next week, episode 5.
Episode 5?
Episode 5.
Penultimate of the series.
Golly.
I know. Would you like to know?
Okay. I'm bracing myself.
The name of next week's play is Rusty Trombone, The Forgotten Princess. Oh, guess who's back?
Rusty Trombone!
He's back!
A great reappearance.
Absolutely.
But that's so bizarre because Rusty Trombone, from memory, was New York gangsters.
Yes, 1920s,
moles,
Italian-American
moles.
Broads.
Yeah,
broads.
Broad.
Yeah.
And
I'm walking here.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that.
But Princess, what was it? Something
The
Princess?
Forgotten Princess.
Yeah, but you don't have Princess. Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
It doesn't
well.
seem to fit with the New York
No,
gangster-
it doesn't,
No.
does it?
Maybe he's branched out.
Maybe he's going on holiday.
Oh.
And the cases always follow him.
Well, so we've got an atavism. We've got a throwback
We have
up in here.
Not the throwback, a sequel.
A sequel.
Part 2 to Rusty. Because remember, the name of the first one was just Rusty Trombone Private Investigator.
Yeah.
That was his introductory
I
piece,
see.
introducing him to the listener.
Yeah.
Now the saga continues.
Ah,
I know.
how exciting.
You don't seem very excited.
Do you need to have listened to the first one?
No.
But that's not an excuse, listener,
No,
not
but
to listen to the entire series back to back.
And they don't just listen to it.
And star and
They
rate.
star and
Yes,
rate.
you
They
go on the
star and rate.
platforms.
You-
And what can you do? Instagram.
Here we go. I've set him off like a little
Instagram.
pocket rocket.
Instagram. At Podcast at Mysterious Mysteries Podcast.
There we go.
Facebook.
Yes.
At Mysterious Mysteries Podcast.
Yes.
Twitter at Podcast Mystery.
Yes.
Email.
You're doing well.
mysteriousmysteries@outlook.com.
Oh, Matthew.
Postal letter.
Yeah, P.O. Box.
P.O. Box.
Should we give your personal address? I think we should.
No.
Jack and Bonk would appreciate
No, I
it.
don't think we won't quite go that far.
Well, Matthew, I don't know about you, but we have to curtail this. It's too hot in here.
It's too
Let's
hot.
get out of here.
C'est trop.
But before you have to lick me up, to quote you.
Oh, indeed.
Right, listener.
Okay.
Say goodbye to the listener, Matthew.
Thank you, listener.
I said say goodbye.
I do apologise, listener.
I said say goodbye.
Goodbye, listener.
And goodbye from me, listener. We were doing that was so professional, wasn't it? And then I hit the wrong button.
That's what I work with.
Right. Goodbye.
Mysterious Mysteries.